Are you struggling to make consistent sales on your e-commerce store? Do you dream of hitting those $1,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 kind of days? Well, you're in luck because today I will show you the ultimate solution to skyrocket your sales. I'll walk you through step by step on how to make a high converting product page to turn your dreams into reality. If you're new here, my name is Sarkis. I've been in the e-com game for a few years now, and if you're building your e-com shop, make sure to join this community by subscribing to this channel because I will be sharing some game-changing strategies absolutely for free. Now, let's dive right in. As you guys can see, this is an amazing product. Not only is it a beautiful piece of jewelry, but it also solves a problem. This product is selling for $30, but if you go on AliExpress, you can easily see that you can source the product for about $2. You guys do the math on this one, that's a pretty healthy profit margin. In order to import the product onto my Shopify store, I like to use an app called de-essers. It's absolutely for free. So if you don't have it, make sure to download it in the Shopify app store. In order to import your product, simply go to import list, and then you can simply put in the link over here, press OK, and the product has been imported. Last step is to select it and click on push to store, and then make sure to select all of these and push to store. All right, perfect. The import has been completed. So now just go to your Shopify and go to your products, and you can see it's right there. Now, obviously, we gotta make our magic happen. First and foremost, the title. The title is way too long. We gotta make it straight to the point and make it sound nice. So I'm just gonna keep it as anti-stress sun ring. And then the specifications are usually taken from AliExpress. I'm going to take all of these out. Now, it goes without saying, having high quality images is so important in your product page. If you don't have high quality images, that will severely impact your conversion rate. So make sure you either get them from your supplier or order the product and take some really nice images. For this product, I can see that these are already very well done from the supplier, so I'm gonna leave them as such. And over here, I'm going to start editing the variant. Obviously, we can see that the main stone color, this is like super confusing. I don't know what I'm looking at, and probably the customer is gonna get confused as well. So we gotta make sure that we edit these and everything makes sense. So I can see over here that the one is the golden sun and the one SL21 over here is the silver one. So I'm just gonna change the names. All right, I will delete all the rest because I just want to focus on the golden sun and silver sun. All right, so I cleaned up the variants and I only left golden sun and silver sun. The reason why is because if you put too many variants in there, the customer can enter into decision paralysis and at the end not make a decision and leave your website. So we got to make sure it's straight to the point and easy to choose from. Now, the last thing I want you guys to do over here is change up the price. So we're going to come over here, bulk edit, and then set this price at $30. So I can select both of these and put $29.99. I also would like to put a compare at price. So I come over here to columns, compare at price, like that they know that there is a 50% discount. And I will put this at $59.99. Perfect, press save. All right, awesome. So we did everything we had to do over here. What I'm gonna do is duplicate this tab and leave it open because we're probably gonna come back. And I like to go to online store and we're gonna create a special template for the product page. Unfortunately, the one of Shopify is just not of that high quality that we're looking for. And what I'm about to show you is going to change the game entirely. So after you hit on online store, go to customize. Then we're gonna click over here in the middle of the screen on the top on the home page, products, and we're going to create a new template. So create template. We will call this anti-stress sun ring based on default product. That's completely fine, and create template. Now over here, it might show you a different product pop up. So we're gonna change the preview and we're going to put the sun ring. Perfect. This is looking pretty nice. You can realize that the first image is not necessarily the image we want. And the reason behind that is because it's the photo of the variant. So what I want you guys to do, come back to the product page that we just duplicated, and we will change the image of that variant. That's the only way for that image to appear first. So I really like this one. I think this one as a first image is going to do the job. And it's very important you think about that first image because it's it's the way to actually catch people's attention. People make an assumption on your product page the first 3 seconds they arrive to your product page. All right, so as you guys can see, the main image just changed and now it's looking way better. All right, so now I want to add some things in here. The 2 main things that customers ask themselves when shopping online is, am I safe when ordering from this website? And when will this product arrive to my house? So let's go ahead and answer these right on the top. So I like to come over here, add block, add a collapsible row. Over here, I will put shipping. So for shipping, I like to change up the icon to truck. So shipping times, come over here and put in your shipping times. That's a nice collapsible row. So you can see over here that I have my shipping text already available. You can see that I have put the main countries I'm advertising to and the days they are getting it, as well as the business day that it takes for the order to be processed, and also a small note that these are estimates and sometimes things happen and it might not reach in those days. So I'm just gonna go ahead, press save. And now the second thing that customers really think about is the guarantees and the refunds. If they're being scammed, at the end of the day, they don't know you, and one way to kind of object that is to give them a guarantee. So I like to put a collapsible row and call it our guarantee. So I put our guarantee with the heart icon. We're confident you love our product, which is why we offer a 30-day guarantee. And in the case you don't, then we'll also provide you a hassle-free refund. Like that, there is no way the customer will feel insecure about placing their order with our website. I'm gonna go ahead, press save. I always like to double save because sometimes I spend hours working on these product pages and then I forget to save and I lose all of that work. So now it's a habit to kind of save after each action. There we go. So now this is looking pretty good. I like to add a few more things in here. So I'm gonna add a block and add some text check marks. I'm sure you guys have seen this in really good product pages. So I like to add a block, add a text, and you're gonna see that it comes over here. And then I like to drag and drop it above the button, the buy button. Perfect. And over here, I like to highlight 3 main benefits that this product has in a few words. So the customer will understand like straight off the bat without having to scroll or do much what this product is exactly. So stress reduction is one. Improved focus and concentration is another good one, because obviously since if they're taking their anxiety away, they're able to concentrate more on the tasks they need to concentrate on. I will also highlight over here the 30-day money back guarantee just in case they miss the collapsible row I created. So I'm gonna put it in here, and then also my main promotion, which is like the free shipping time that is limited, right? So now it's looking pretty nice. I'm gonna make sure to hit that save button again. All right, so now it's looking pretty nice. I just want to remove the unnecessary things over here. I'm gonna remove this share button. It's just taking unnecessary space and I don't want people to like click out of the website. So I want them to really focus on the add to cart button. So I'm just gonna take that out. Perfect. All right, perfect. Now this is looking pretty amazing. Let's go down into the product description. So to do that, I like to click on add section over here, image with text, and we're gonna put our first headline, which will highlight a benefit or a feature of the product. So this headline can be a statement or a question making them reflect, but it has to be catchy because each line will make them read the next one and the next one. So you have to be catchy in the beginning for them to actually scroll and be able to go through your product page properly. So very easy. I added an image with text. I'm gonna click on heading over here and I have it ready. So I'm gonna go with struggling with daily anxiety. So obviously this question will attack the main pain point that our product solves. And of course, I wanna make them feel understood. So over here, I can put anxiety is no joke. And if you're constantly biting your nails or fidgeting with objects around you when anxious, then this sun ring is for you. This is looking really nice. The text is very well done. I'm gonna remove the button as I already have a sticky add to cart, which I will show you in a second. And then I will edit the image. So I'll press over here, select the image and upload the image. Now you might ask yourself, Chloe, where do I get these images from? from, you can either get them from your supplier or just order the product from Amazon, get it in a few days, and take some really nice images. It's as simple as that. You can do your gifts yourself, get a friend to help you. I like the first section to actually have a GIF rather than an image, so it's a moving image. Like that, people will understand how the product works in a few seconds. So this is looking really nice. Now, obviously, we need to do this a few times. I usually recommend to have 3 to 4 benefits highlighted. So I'm gonna go ahead again, add section, image with text, and we will do the same thing. So my main benefit is obviously relieve stress and stay focused. Make sure the text is pretty much minimal, because if you put too much text, then the user will get bored, especially if it's not a health product, it's just like a really catchy product. Don't make it too wordy, just make it visual, and that's usually what works best. People most likely are going to spend 30 seconds on your product page. They're gonna go through it and they're either convinced or not. So they're probably gonna be looking at images, headlines, and a bit through the text. All right, awesome. We can also put the desktop to be image second, like that we have a bit of variety. And I will put the apps a bit lower because that's gonna be our reviews. So I'm just gonna drag and drop it lower. Perfect, look at this. This is really, really nice. I will add 2 more. So as you can see over here, my product description has been completed successfully. We started with a question to catch the user's attention, followed up by the main benefit of the product to relieve stress and stay focused. And then we talked about the adjustable function of it, because obviously people can worry about, you know, what size will fit me? Will it fit me? Will it not? If I get it as a gift, what will happen? So with this section, we talk about that. Last but not least, of course, since it's jewelry, we have to talk about the quality. Now, the next thing I like to do is add a section with FAQs, so frequently asked questions that the user and the customer might think about. So I'm gonna go ahead, click over here, add section, and go for collapsible content. And then simply just go one by one, and you can put the most common questions about your product. Now, if you don't know what kind of questions pop up around your product, then you gotta do some research. You can either go to answerthepublic.com. These are the most researched questions around, you know, the keyword that you're searching for, or you can simply go to Amazon, because people like to ask a lot of things, or, you know, comment some things that you can make a question about. You can also go to the Facebook comments of your competitors' ad and see what people are wondering. All right, so the last step to make your product page a high converting one is to make sure you have high quality reviews. I use this app called Vitals. It's an all-in-one kind of app, and it has everything we need, from a sticky add to cart to reviews to volume discounts and so on. I will leave a link in my description so you guys can take advantage of a 7-day free trial. So all you have to do is go to apps, under Vitals, go to product reviews, click on import reviews from AliExpress, and then select your product, anti-stress sun ring, and then it will ask you for the AliExpress link. Let's go back. You can literally take both of these. So I'm gonna open both of these so I have more reviews. I'm gonna start with this one. So I copy the link, put it over here. Number of reviews to import, 200, and then I will leave everything as such. Make sure you translate it to English. I confirm, of course, and import the reviews. It will take a few seconds, and then I wanna also import the other links. So like that, we have more quality reviews. I'm gonna come over here, copy it, come back here. So I will make sure reviews with text or pictures so it works. Import reviews. All right, the reviews are in a matter of few seconds, just like that. I wanna make sure that high quality images and reviews are shown first. So make sure to pin the best ones. If there are some that you don't like as much, you can also delete them. So you can come over here, select it, press on those 3 dots and delete them. Great. Now, another thing that I would highly recommend you guys use for your conversion rate to go higher is a sticky add to cart. Basically, what that does is it has an add to cart button that follows you during the entire page. So make sure you activate that in apps, because obviously if someone is scrolling down all the way, you know, they're reading your reviews, they're at the bottom of your page, they don't know how to add to cart and go to the next step, or they have to scroll all the way back up to add to cart. Most people don't even know that they have to do that. So the easiest thing is just to make sure that you have the button kind of following them around. It just makes the whole process much easier. So make sure you go to sticky add to cart and basically enable it. Of course, mine is already enabled, but basically you just have to enable it and the location should be at the bottom. Once you're done with all of that, the only thing left to do is, since we created the template, we have to come back to, that product page that I told you guys to leave open, because we have to make the last step, which is assign the product to the template we created. So I would come over here, theme template, and I want to make sure it is assigned correctly. If you don't assign it, unfortunately, it won't go live properly. Perfect. Now let's take a look at it. You can see the sticky add to cart is showing. The product description is amazing. The photos look great. FAQs is amazing. Reviews, I would definitely work on a bit more. I think these need more work. So I would definitely take out these images that have like the weird packaging. It doesn't look too great. I like these images. I would probably pin them, and I would take out the 1-star reviews. And there you go. That's what it takes to have a high converting product page. Make sure you also take a look at the mobile, because at the end of the day, 80% of the people will go through your mobile. But what's really nice about these Shopify product page templates is that they make it look good on both. But always double make sure. So you can come over here on the template and go to the mobile and see how it looks. And you can see it looks pretty nice to me. Very clean, straight to the point. Very, very nice. And there you have it. Make sure to follow all of these steps, and I can guarantee you that you'll hear a lot of those cha-ching sounds. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button so we can catch each other next week.